Hey y'all, Tmnt family here. Today I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1988 Remastered 6-pack. Yes, I just got this today at Target. I'm super excited to open it, but first we must go over the box. You can see, in front of the box, you have all 6 figures there. All sort of like in a battling thing, and the box is designed after the Sewer Later playset, which I think is great. Besides, there's not much of anything at all, not worth anything showing. And here, you got some nice artwork. If you want to go ahead and read that, pause it. Wet paint. Uncle Shredder wants you. Free turtle food called Mr. Bebop. I'm not sure actually who did this art. I wonder if it says on the bottom. But I really like this art style for Turtles. I think that'd be really nice. Maybe not for like an animated series, but like a short film or something like that. Let's see if there's anything on the bottom here. No names. Review and unlock content. Geez, I'll have to do that. I guess I will review this thing, huh? The top, it's just like what would be on the top of the Sewer Layer playset. Alright, now we got everyone out of the box. You can't see everyone, but I promise they're all there. Let's just go down the line. Let's take a look at them. We'll start with Donatello. Whip mentioned that my face is kind of messed up here. There we go. Do the eyes and the mouth on our lines very well. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. I don't have any other complaints really. Articulation is ball joint at the head. Standard at here. Standard here. Of course that swivels. There's a swivel. Nothing at the waist, of course. Full, thigh, knee. It's tight, but it's there. And a swivel at the ankle here. Yeah. Going over his accessories, it's just the bow staff here. Just a very nice length for a bow staff. And he should be able to hold this pretty well. Side note, it is the next day. I had to leave to usher for my my middle school's production of Beauty and the Beast. I'm not in middle school. I'm a senior in high school, but the seniors will do crew for the middle school musicals. And that's what I ended up doing. Yeah. Let's see if I can't get this in both hands. Let's see why not. There we go. Also, I don't know if this counts as his accessory because it was closest to him. But yeah, there's also a Ninja Starter here. Pretty basic, but oh well. Yeah, there's Donnie. It's looking pretty good, I'd say. The whole idea behind this set was, what if we redid the 80s figures but gave them modern articulation and still look like them? Not like the classic collection, that was a whole other thing. But these 4 turtles have been released before, I'll go over that later. But the Shredder, it's over here, that way, and the Splinter are new, so I'm gonna go over them as well. Here's Splinter. I don't know, something seems off about his face. But I think it's just that he's way dark. Like, comparing it to the show here. For the focus. Yeah. This is like way darker than the show. But, you know, what can you do, right? Can't do much of anything, really. Yeah. Here's Splinter. Getting this out of his hand. He has roughly the same articulation as the Turtles, I believe. If not the exact same. He has nothing at the waist, I wouldn't imagine. No. Yeah. Yeah, same articulation as the Turtles, is just slightly hindered. And he also has a tail. Yeah, I think he's looking okay. But he comes with his walking stick, which of course is also a blade. Looks like it's not on Raph. It also comes with this. I don't want to focus, but it's like it's clipped here, so this can be removed. Put that. It is kind of loose, but it's not the biggest deal. Now, ref. Now you may our focus here. Here's Ref. They actually got his skin color right this time. In every other re-release, he's a very bright green. But yeah, he's looking great. Some articulation. His size look pretty good to me. Well, he doesn't come with his little thingy to go back here, which kind of stinks. But yeah, same articulation as Donnie. It's looking great. Really liking this. Leo. Here's Leo. He's looking great as well. His swords look pretty good to me. They do slightly bend in these holsters, which kind of stink. But that's not the biggest issue. Like it's not that bad. Really. You can barely even tell. Here, putting these in his hand. I forgot to put the size in Raph's hand. I'll do that in a second. It's going in his hand pretty well. Looking pretty good to me. Let's get Raph's size. Let's see what we can do here. A lot of people like where it's like this, but my favorite is when it's like this. I'm gonna see if we can do that. I do have the original version of this figure, and I was able to do it, but not like great. So I don't expect any different, but I don't know. Maybe. Come on.
Ready to go. Let's get on with the show now. Hey, y'all, Leonardo's his name. He is the leader that you claim to fame now. He is the man my brothers trust when.
There we go. Kinda. Alright. I don't think he does as much in the 80s cartoon, but I really like it. I guess we can have the other one. Same, right? Let's see if I don't even stretch the fingers. I can just force it in there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. See, this one does it way easier than the old version of this figure. Yeah, he looks great as well. Going over Michelangelo. Surprisingly, he has real chains on his nunchucks. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the way these chains look. I think they look kind of big and goofy, but again, what can you do? Again, great mold, great job recreating that original design. I'm sure they just took the original design, added some articulation to it. He started with his nunchucks in his hand because it's a really tight fit in here, and I don't want to get them stuck. Let's see how well we can pose this around, maybe. You can get under the armpit. Right. Maybe. Alright, let's see if we can. I don't think he'll able to do it. Let's see if we can get him where he has it like this. Well, I don't think so. No, he's not going to. But you don't need that for every Mikey pose ever. It's great when they can do it, but it's not 100% needed. Okay, so yeah, he can do kind of like this. Stay in there. Kinda. He's been great as well. And our other new mold, Shredder. Now again, this one isn't looking like how I had hoped, but it's not supposed to be the show. It's supposed to be the original figure. I gotta keep that in mind. He doesn't have a cloth cape, which I was hoping he would. He just has this plastic one. I guess it looks kind of cool. But he comes with a lot more accessories than everyone else. His articulation is about the same as the turtles, except he has a waist swivel there. But his accessories is where this figure shines, I think. He has this sword, which is about not the same as Leo's swords, close though. And he has this little dagger-like weapon right there. And he has this tiny little ninja star. As you can see, it's different than the other one. The wrap doesn't want to take out the focus. And then he has this, which is different than the other one. Let me pull one out of my drawer here. Okay. Like, it's different. This is the 2003 version, not the 80s version. I apologize, but it's close enough. And yeah, that's all his accessories. So, I can get my drawer closed here without breaking anything. There we go. So we got our Shredder here. And his hand is fairly loose. And like it is barely holding on to that sword there. And his other hand is very wide, so I don't imagine he'd hold on to anything. So he can hold on to the dagger, but I don't think he could hold on to anything else. His eyes are looking up. I'm not sure why. If I can get it to focus, please focus on Shredder. His eyes are looking at a weird angle, I don't know why. But, yeah. Pretty much the same mold as before, just, more articulation and not a really weird stance. So yeah. Now what could we possibly do? What might we be able to do here? Comparison time. That'd be great. Let's do a little comparison time. Our main focus is going to be Leo, but we will switch up with the turtles. Okay. So, first off, what can we compare this to? How about the original figure? I think that'll be a good place to start. As you can see, it's literally the original figure, just if he could stand up correctly. And out of curiosity, see if I can get him posted up with the original. So if you get him posted up like the original, he's about actually the same height, which is great. So it's really this figure if he just stand up correctly. Another thing we can do compared to this figure with is, I'm sure you guys have seen the 2012 crossover with these turtles, right? So maybe you want to grab your Playmates Leo from back in the day and see how they fare. They look pretty good together. So I guess a pretty faithful recreation of that episode if you want to do that. Or maybe you're like, this Leo looks pretty good, but I want to see what he looks like to a really accurate 80s Leo. Well, we have that solution too. We got the NECA Leo from the 80s cartoon. I didn't do a video on this because I just couldn't. It just didn't work, really. But if you would like to see a video on this, this is the 2-pack with Shredder from 2019, something like that. Around there. If you would really like to see a video on that, like, leave me a comment or link below and I'll do it. You can see, obviously one's way more accurate to the show and one's way more accurate to the figure. Both are great options though. So, I kept saying about the original version. I said this is the second version. So what's the original version if you don't know? Well, we have our graph here. This is the original version. The same mold, except it's now different paints, and the skin is way different. Let's see if we can get their arms to their heads. My background's too cool, it doesn't want to focus on this. Yeah, you can see how it's all like bumpy, and that's smooth. And this green is how they've been re-releasing them, these wraps, in this green. But what do you get? What's the difference, really? You get so with the second version, you get a better looking figure. With this first version, you get a stand. Alright, all 4 turtles came with a stand. You get more accessories. It comes with this, and some ninja stars. So if you have both, like I do, what you can do is you can take this and give it to your new Raph. And keep the look here, just like that. That looks great. Or you can take the stand and put your new Raph on it. That also looks great. Or any of the figures. It doesn't really matter. We can take Leo here, put him on. Or maybe Shredder. Yeah. So which version do I like more? Those extra accessories I don't really use, and the stands are cool, but I don't have a great place for them, so I guess I'd say the second version. Because it's one big 6-pack. These guys, it was only the 4 turtles, and you had to get them individually. There was no, like, set together, I believe. I don't think they ever did that. Maybe, like, an Amazon thing, but... yeah. So... I think I recommend this if you don't have, if you already got this set and you're happy with the set, maybe not, because it is almost $60, like $56. This was at Target, so I don't know if it's worth it just to get Splinter and Shredder. But if you just have this version and you're looking for an upgrade, this is a great set. Or if you don't have any set of the Turtles from the 80s cartoon, this is a great way to go. If you got this set and you're like, I want a set that I can put next to my other Playmates figures, like this guy, or comparison time. Mikey back here, I did not forget about him. I guess we can do a quick comparison right here with these two. Yeah, there's that. That looks pretty good too. Then I recommend this set. The box is great too if you want to keep it in the box. They're already kind of posed in the box, which is awesome. But yeah, I recommend this set. I really do. My whole review station's a mess now. There's turtles everywhere. But yeah, I really do recommend this set. Stay healthy, eat pizza, and stay in the shadows.